Oh, it's night and day. I remember.
Give me your prep for first year tournament fishing
Mhm.
versus now.
I remember, I remember even having the flashers. I mean, the flasher was like high tech. David
Mhm.
Fritz would say, "Well, this is a hard bottom because you see all these dots here flashing." And like I said, seemed like they had like some of the down scan and stuff, but when it went
Mhm.
to side scan, that took it up to next level. That side scan was you see stumps and contour changes, and then when it went to live scope, it just took it up to never level. So I think it went from the side scan and then it went to live scope, and it just higher and higher every year. I mean, it's amazing technology.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the apps they have available now for places that you have never been.
Yep.
They tell you the soft bottom, hard bottom, wind direction, some fish catches, all kinds. It's crazy what's available out there. I think for someone to, um, uh, I imagine going back in time, and,
Wow.
showing like, hey, do you realize in what 20 years
Yep.
this is what's going to be out there? They would, they'd probably kick you off the boat.
Oh yeah.
You no drinking on my boat.
Well, I remember back in the day, you'd say, "Well, this tree's over on the left," and you get kind of triangulate where your brush pile was, and now you're like, you got a dot on it. You got a spot lock, and you got a dot on it. You know exactly where it's at and
Yeah,
how to get to it. So that's pretty amazing technology.
yeah. That's what I was listening to a podcast with a couple of pro anglers, and he was talking about fishing the ditch, is what he called it. And he's like, you
Yep,
have to
yep,
go down to the warehouse, but you got to line the warehouse up with the tower, and then
yep.
go to the right 400 yards, and you're on top of the ditch. I was like, oh my goodness, this is old school. Where's Grandma live? Go you go down to the goat, and you turn left at the tree. Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah. I've had directions farmers like that. Well, you go past the old Barnes farm, one that burnt down 5 years ago, and then you take a right. Then you see the cow standing there, and you take a left. It's like, okay.
yeah. I also even like rods and reels. I imagine your first year compared to like now they have the digital control reels where
Oh yeah.